Hopefully we are streaming. We may not be. I need to check it in a while. Welcome to a Boardquest Tales of Liria. I've got a cold, but I'm not the only one. I'm going to hand you over to the game designer to talk a bit about the game while I go and check if the stream is working. So over to you, Rashid.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, thanks both of you for playing the tournament. Actually, the tournament took place in Malaga last week, and we had uh, basically four contenders who are all pretty versed at the game. I would say pretty good at the game, and you made it. You beat your enemy and your opponent, and you're now in the final. So this is basically a final for the price of a 25 € Play Planet voucher.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Let's get started. So it's
Yeah.
going to be interesting what kind of map you guys generate. So that will already. Okay, so we're on a forest kind of map. We have three different terrain types, three different climate types, let's say. And this one is a forest map, so it's pretty standard. And you can see already that can you scroll up to the human actually? Yeah, so you got a common monster right in front of you and Phil as well. So that's going to be interesting. So it's Phil's turn,
Okay.
and he is basically at the bottom of the screen here, and he's going to
And I have a
have a
comment. Oh, yeah.
decision now what to do.
He's going to move.
Go to move. Okay.
Or
The
actually,
victory conditions in this game is you either take 5 forts, and these are the stone circles here all over the map, or you defeat the opponent hero.
Correct. There is another one that's kind of hidden. If you have 0 forts, you will lose the game automatically because you've been conquered. So you also have to be aware not to lose all your forts.
Very
It's
good.
an edge case, but Phil, I realize you like to play these edge cases. So I better mention it. So at the beginning of the game, players have only their hero, and with each uh, turn that goes on, they get gold, which you see in the bottom right, and with that gold, they can recruit units, and that's what Phil just did. He recruited his favorite, the Demon Beast, and that's a fast unit basically that can't carry any items though, and he's gonna use that to attack that skeleton as well. I'm a little bit congested, as you hear. It's because I have a little bit of a cold. So
Sorry,
sorry
I'm
for
just
that.
moving the screen around. Sorry. I was just moving our video, our images around to try and make it look so you can sort of see the
Oh, you
screen.
misclicked. I'm sorry, Alex.
The classic misclick.
Uh, yeah, there is a different input scheme for people like you, but
Still
yeah,
a win.
because
That always happens to me as
no,
well.
it happens to a lot of people. Because our input scheme is kind of also adjusted for mobile, so you everything is done with the left click, and to deselect you kind of right click. So
Oh shit.
is the card. Oh, there you have. You roll the 5. So every attack, you check your attack stat against the defense stat with with a 2d6 roll. You can see the kind of required rolls on the right. So we're still seeing pretty much Phil struggling to get that skeleton warrior down.
Yeah, I missed and
And
he nearly killed my hero, which would have been fun. Um,
yeah, that would have been a quick
yeah,
quick final.
yeah,
To balance out your 4-hour game on the
yeah,
first
yeah,
round, right?
yeah,
So we can say it's an average 2 hour
yeah.
kind of game. So
Okay,
yeah, also Alex recruited his first unit, and it's an archer, which he's going to use to support
yeah.
his attack on
So
the.
my demon beast has a very handy ability. It can move and then attack. Now I'm gonna move it, but I'm actually gonna end up opening it up to attack from a different skeleton. But I don't want to take the risk.
You
So
can move through
yeah.
friendly units, but not through enemy units, and you can move through friendly forts, but not through enemy forts. Kind of like the
So I
logistical
did a
principle
critical
there.
hit there and killed the skeleton. So my hero gets XP. He's now level 2, the hero is. But by doing that, I've
Yes.
opened up an attack to the beast from the skeleton that's beside him when the monster turn comes.
Uh huh.
Oh, and
There's
I
no
made a
way to
mistake there. I actually had enough gold to recruit another unit, which is what I meant to do. I have 22
Ah,
gold and I missed it, but I'll do it at the start of the next turn.
you can recruit units at any fort. So if you conquer other forts,
Yeah.
those empty spaces on the map, it will make it possible for you to recruit units there. Your maximum amount of units is 3 that you can recruit, and it, there's permadeath. That means if they get defeated, you cannot revive. So be careful with your units, basically. So we see Alex has 2 units. He also defeated the enemy. He also got a level. So we have pretty mirrored kind of. That's going to be pretty interesting. There's slightly more forts, I think, on Phil's side.
So
Uh,
when I killed the other monster, I picked up a crossbow, uh,
yeah,
which is Screecher here, but he can't actually carry them, so it's after being passed to my hero.
even if your hero's wearing the crossbow, in this situation, he will not be able to shoot over your
No,
demon beast because it doesn't have the arced shot ability, the crossbow.
instead
If
I'm going
you
to
had
pick up
picked
some
a,
treasure.
oh,
And I've got an
that's pretty
arcane
good.
whip, which is uncommon. But the arcane whip, I can't. It's a level 2. I should be able to use it. It's
You can use
kind
it. You have to
yeah.
unequip
I'm
your
actually going to sell my crossbow,
yeah
which you don't get the full value for it because of Alex
yeah
making the
because of the
game.
shop owner. So Alex is called the shop owner because he discovered a mechanic where you could potentially teleport items in the same turn. That used to be the case. Now we have a restriction that if you so how it worked was he kind of sold an item from one unit and bought it in the same turn with another unit. So you could basically teleport an item all across the map. And that's not as the game designer intended it to be used. So I had to adjust it. And so I added
You can still do it, right? It's just you have to pay for it.
exactly. You can not. There's 2 things actually. You have to pay for it. There's a tax, so you think twice about doing that. So there's a 3 gold tax on every item sale. And the second limitation is you can't do it in the same turn anymore. You have to wait at least 1 round to do that. So that's the second limitation. So it's but still you can practically teleport it across the map if you wait it out and nobody of your opponents decides to buy that item. You can still do it, and that's why I called and to explain this, there's a teleporting goblin shop owner that passes these items to different players, and that's why I called Alex. It's an honorary name, the shop owner basically.
What we're actually doing at the
So what we
moment,
can see in
sorry,
the
at
yeah,
the 2 teams is really we're trying to build up a bit of XP and get a bit of loot from killing local monsters before we go off and attack each other.
yes, exactly. It looks balanced this game. It's not always the case. It depends on the map, but it depends on the players, of course. But none of you guys have conquered any fort yet. You have both uh, recruited same amount of units, and you have the same experience, basically. So it looks really balanced at the moment. And we can see that the demon can fly, so he could use that for improved mobility basically and to reach places that you wouldn't be able to reach with other units that easily. Because every terrain that is not a grass terrain will stop your movement if you can't fly basically. Okay, let's see what Alex does. Okay, you got a healer's amulet which increases healing by 1. This is pretty useful for his monk and he can pass it to him once he's next to him basically. That's a pretty good item. It's an uncommon item.
Thinking. So he can attack with his hero, this little dude, for 3. He has 6. If I attack for 3, he snatches. He's going to steal him from me. Hmm.
Hey, It's going to be now. It's getting really interesting because we're kind of entering the confrontational phase of the game. As you saw, Alex thought about Phil's possibilities in his next turn, and Phil is right in front of. He's in reach of Alex, and vice versa. So they could decide to attack each other already.
So I'm going to
Indeed.
capture a fort, which gives me
Yeah,
an extra defense while I'm in the fort. And I'm going to do the same with this one here.
and it also gives you. It actually gives you +2 defense, and it gives you an extra gold income. So now Phil has an advantage over Alex because of the fort situation. And that could become a problem for Alex unless because the two of the three unconquered forts are on Phil's side of the map. So it's also pretty interesting. And remember, 5 forts will win you the game, basically.
Yeah. It's
So
pretty tough.
that's a powerful. It doesn't. Yeah, you can still conquer your enemies' forts back once you stand on them and use your action to conquer them, basically. So Alex
What to do?
has a lot of choices. Yeah. So what he does this turn will have a ripple effect for the game.
Yeah, that's indeed true.
As you see, also there is a time limit at the top of the screen. It's 120 seconds per player. So that needs to, if that passes, the turn is automatically ended for the opposing player.
I have a minute left.
Yeah, you have some time. Okay, you needed that hit, I think, but it's fine. You healed so all your units are at full health. Contrary to Phil's units, actually, that's a slight advantage on your side. You have also enough gold to conquer your strongest unit, your mounted knight, who can only walk in straight lines, but has a lot of attack and damage power. Okay, so Phil got missed by the monster. The second one goes back to its lair, and which happens to be next to your fort, Phil.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack your demon beast actually next turn, unless. So Phil also has, interestingly, his army is quite distributed. So I'm curious about. So we have all units in the game now on both sides. We have basically the 3 units on the bottom on Phil's screen and 3 units on the top. So it's kind of split in half the map between humans and demons. So what's going to happen next? Pretty. Yeah, okay. Still attacking the monsters. Okay. So the rule about monster kills is that the person that defeats the monster will get all the experience and the rewards, regardless of who did the most damage. So it's a last hit kind of mechanic, also popular in other games. So we can see this really weak goblin on the map.
Yeah.
And,
which I weakened, but not enough to kill.
Yeah, charge, which I want.
That will help Alex in this case.
Yeah.
To steal it away. Oh, a critical miss!
Yeah, but I gotta go for it.
Yeah.
A crystal amulet.
Yeah, that's payback for Dan. I did that to Danny. He in the live game.
It's another amulet.
He killed I think an ice turtle, or he severely weakened it, which is quite a hard monster to beat. And my demon snuck in and finished, just pushed it over and killed it, and
Yes.
probably won me the game.
Yeah, it's yeah. If you do it with an uncommon monster, it's more impactful
Yeah.
because there is more experience to be gained, and more items and more gold. A common monsters, though, it didn't bring Alex up to level 3 yet, so your levels are still the same. Although he did get, of course, the loot and the gold. We see now the attack. Ah, Alex, your rolls are really bad today.
Well, I can blame the rolls then.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, your moves are pretty good, but the dice rolls uh, have not been in your favor this game.
Let's see.
Oh, it's still
Phil
alive.
now still busy with that skeleton.
Mm.
So that's interesting. And there is now a battle going on, so there was an attack. And he's going to get attacked back. When you stand in the water, you have lower defense. So that knight only needed that demon hero only needed a four to overcome the knight's defenses. He rolled a 9, so that was successful. Oh, and there's a critical hit. So we have a lot of damage, I think 4 damage on the knight. So he is in range of the healer, so there's something.
The heal is two range. Ah, that's
Yes,
pretty good.
heals 2. And if you wear the healer's amulet, which you yeah.
If I would use the intimidation spell and I push away somebody, where would this character here, the bloodsucker,
he would.
move to?
I think he would move to the left.
To the
Because he has
water.
no ability. Yes.
So I could maybe first attack, then do this intimidation thing.
Yes.
So do first an attack, then an intimidation. And I just select my own field. Up, he got pushed. He has now a lot
Lower
of
defense.
lower defense, also because it's
Yes.
in the water. Level up and 3. And
Yeah, now we have a bloodsucker regenerates health by hitting other enemies. So he has a bloodsucking ability. So
Yeah.
he can self regenerate.
how much do you have
But
left?
he took a lot of damage.
Mm.
1 point of life. My horse is now pretty exposed, unfortunately.
Okay, the monsters attack and miss. That's good for you, Phil.
I was too greedy.
So now Phil has actually the chance to finish that skeleton in the corner, which will give him, I think, enough XP for level 3. Which he does. And he gets a Ring of Eternity, which is a very powerful item.
But he can't.
Heals.
But unfortunately,
he's
the
far away
demon
from his
can't.
hero now.
Yeah,
He
unfortunately, the demon can't use it. I have 21 gold, so I'm going to upgrade, give them a little bit more health. My other units.
Demons do have, and here you see the Bloodsucker healed 3 on hit, and demons also, your demon hero also has healing skills, so he is able to transfer health from one unit to the other. Oh, and a double attack means double heal, and the knight goes down because he got attacked.
So
by his hero and twice by the Bloodsucker.
This my female dark mistress is able to pass her action if she doesn't move. So she passed her action to the bloodsucker. So the bloodsucker attacked, healed from that. She passed her action to the bloodsucker. He was able to attack again, and then the my my champion was able to then deal the dying blow.
So that was a good move because we're able to heal and damage in the same turn, basically. So now Alex needs to think up his strategy because damaging the bloodsucker.
Yeah, I won't be able to kill him.
Yeah, there's either you kill him or you damage him from far away, basically. But those are the best options often with dealing with that. But this was a very powerful ability. If you pass action to the Bloodsucker, it's really powerful. It's a good
Let's
combo.
see if I can scam.
There was a lot of damage actually.
Yeah.
So let's see. Phil needs to be careful because a dead hero means he lost the game
Yeah.
regardless. And the hero is able to heal himself with hibernation.
Oh, this could be it. If there's a good hit from Alex, if he gets a critical, I could be. Oh no, because your healer moved.
Yeah, but he can't move an attack with the.
Okay.
So now we see Alex's strategy is to hunt down or scare away the demon army. The demon beast on the left is severely injured, so we're actually still at a balanced matchup with regarding the unit. So this could go either way still. There is again a healing on the Bloodsucker. I think he wasn't injured, so that doesn't.
No, he had a small bit of injury, but he's after taking on
And
a
now
bit.
Gregor is damaged, and he has a thick skin ability which reduces damage by 1 for each damage point. So he does hold out a little bit more.
It did one jump attack, which connects.
Ah.
Now I always do this
So,
wrong. Okay, with the game of. Sorry.
Yeah, game of life. The first one is the one you want to heal.
The one I
The
want to
second
heal.
one is the
Okay,
one
because I'm always
that
doing
deal
that.
damage. So Phil does not have.
You almost killed yourself. You used
No.
it the other way around.
I did. You said the first one is the one I want to heal.
That
Ooh.
is. I'm sorry, that's usually the case. It also says that on the bottom of the.
Okay, so there's a bug obviously in the.
No, can you yeah, so that shouldn't happen. I don't think it's but so if you click, you have enough mana, I think, to do it again. So if
Okay,
you
yeah.
click
Life.
Game of Life, look what it says on the bottom of the screen.
Select
The first
healed friendly target or self.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the first one you need to select yourself.
Okay.
And then the second one you need to select.
But it didn't.
It timed out. Timed out. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh.
think
Well, Alex, if you're kind enough to this turn, I don't know if it was really a bug, it would be kind of a bummer. So
maybe you try to shoot him, but that would be not so nice, right? I will not attack his hero, or you want to.
yeah, that would be nice. If you this turn not attack this hero, I think that would be fair.
Thank you, Alex.
Oh, I hit my own.
Oh, yeah, you hit your own. You have
well,
friendly,
we're equal now, so.
that's friendly fire on some of the skills.
Both parties went into friendly fire meltdown.
So a stomp ability, for example, or devastation, also damages your own unit. So you need to be careful how to use it.
Can I do anything else with my money? Not really just yet. I can also set attack though.
Oof.
Well,
That hurt.
okay.
Okay, Phil, if you want to try Game of Life again, first click on yourself. And
Actually, I'm gonna go hibernation.
Oh yeah, that's better.
I didn't have hibernation.
ends your turn, so you usually do it at the end of your turn, basically. But yeah, if you don't want to move, that doesn't make a difference. Okay, and we have all the demons now here at the end of the final battle. It seems there's either party, I think, is going to lose a significant unit
Yeah.
soon.
So the unit.
So there's a lot of damage on all of Alex's units, and there's a lot of damage.
Oh fuck it! I did it the wrong way around again. Jesus Christ! Jesus fucking Christ!
But can you confirm, just to know it's not a bug, can you confirm that you clicked it wrong, or was it a bug?
I clicked the healed unit first. I clicked the bloodsucker, and then I clicked.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's how it's supposed to work.
But the first time I did that, I did it the wrong way around.
I think you might have mistakenly done it the same way. So the advantage of this, Phil, maybe too, is that Alex is not going to get experience for your Dark Mistress.
Yeah.
You did that.
So you d-
Sorry.
We can also do a rematch, of course, right? If you
That's fine.
I mean, it happens.
Nothing.
That's
So
fine.
nothing's decided yet. Let's see how this goes. So I would say we keep playing and
Oh
see
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens, basically.
So this guy,
So he's
he
going
has
to
an attack of up to 5. Your hero has 5 health.
damage. Yeah, he overkilled. Yeah, so that's a lot of
26.
damage. If
So
that's
I hit it
if that
26.
connects,
And I do a
you need
24
a
already. Yeah, that should work. Here you go.
yeah. So there it is.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well done. Well
Heroes
done.
down.
Well done, Alex.
Well done,
Well
both
done.
of you.
I don't
Well
think me
played.
killing off my Dark Mistress would have changed anything on that.
Not yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
It did. I mean, yeah, it's still, the UX of some things we still need to improve.
I,
So that it's clearer what
yeah.
happens
And
if you click
it
certain
happened
things.
to Alex at the start of this game, and I usually do it as well. That you're looking around to see what squares, and you click a hex, and your hero moves there, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't actually mean that." I think there needs to be some sort of a limited undo. Obviously, not casting stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
You know that there has to
totally.
be.
Yeah, that's on our to-do list basically. The problem with it right now, it would basically get the game state out of order, so it's
Yeah,
difficult to implement.
yeah, of course it
Kind
is.
of
Yeah,
since we're only kind of two programmers on this project, it's kind of everything needs to be prioritized. But hey, here's the replay. Actually, here we see Alex's walk back that we just yes.
But I
So
must say,
congratulations.
I think you had almost you could have almost gotten me with all the 5 different
Yes, that would have been the
spots
winning
that we
strategy for you.
yeah,
Yeah, Alex couldn't have done much about
yeah.
that if
And
if
I was going to do that because I had two forts down beside me that were
you
very
could even
easy.
sacrifice one.
Yeah, and I was going to go after the forts, but in the end, I decided to. I thought your Gregor looked a bit weaker than he was, so yeah,
He was
He,
almost down. I mean, he
yeah,
was almost
he's
down as well.
he's a very beginner's friendly unit because he has the ability to just reduce 1 damage,
yeah,
right? And
Yes.
it's a third of it. I mean, 1 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, it's about a third of the damage.
Yeah.
When you do like
Yes.
3 damage to somebody.
That's
42.
correct. Yes.
And yeah, you put me into a position that I needed to push you from this
yeah,
this fort,
Yes.
which you conquered in the middle of the map, which was really good because it was surrounded by water, which is a negative effect, me attacking you when you were in the fort.
Yeah.
So I think it was a really good move. Conquer this fort.
Yeah. I mean, you were,
To be
I
aggressive.
think, both playing well. So, I think it was a close thing. Either way, I mean,
yeah.
close match. But
Yeah.
yeah, congratulations, Alex.
Yes, congratulations, Alex. Spend the voucher
Good
wisely
job.
with Soy.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
thank you. Thank you very much
Okay.
for the game, and I hope to do rules on the channels at some stage in the future, especially when I get my actual copy of the game, which is coming out when? Beshed, do an L plug. How can we buy
Yes.
this game? How do we get this
Very
game?
So important, yes. We are preparing our Kickstarter launch for February, middle of February 2024. So in about so at this date we kind of moved it before, but this date is set in stone kind of because we are ready basically. We're just waiting for some reviews to come in and then we will launch basically. So you can pre-order it on Kickstarter. This will help us to produce first of all, to produce the game, to finish some miniatures. The game comes with there's a miniature version and there's going to be a standee version, so you need to still finish some miniatures. Most of them are, in fact, either ready or almost ready. So, yeah, February, save the date, middle of February. You can sign up on our Kickstarter page and also sign up on our page, playboardquest.com, for the newsletter. So,
And how many types of like you saw there, we were playing. Alex was playing the humans. I was playing the demons. But in the game when it launches, how many are there going to be
yes,
factions?
they are going to be 4 factions altogether. Thanks for asking, Phil. Always I feel like I'm the worst person to market my own game, basically, because I forget about the key factors. So, Elven, the elves are another faction that we didn't see today, and the orcs are another faction. So very kind of Tolkienish, Warcrafty kind of lore, and yeah, those are going to be the 4 factions. So you can in fact play 2 versus 2 or free for all games if you like that. And at this point, also huge thanks to you, Phil, because you've been supporting us, and also Alex. But I feel yeah, also for hosting this stream, and for supporting us through all the different versions. So thanks both of you, and
No
yeah,
problem.
it helps us a lot to stay on track, because developing like a board game and a video game is it's not as easy as we might have thought in the beginning. It's a long journey, basically, and we're almost there. So thanks a lot.
No, thank you to you for producing a great game. The video game, I'll put a link in the feed. Is you can actually download it and play it for free.
Yes, there's a demo on Steam. You can play that for free, and you can get a tutorial where the basics are explained. And there's also the option to play against the AI, which can be good, but you should be able to beat it after a few games,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much, guys. And
Thank
again,
you.
congratulations, Alex, on the well-deserved win.
Thank you very much.
The humans defeated the demonic horde, and the planet is saved.
Is it
Unfortunately,
isn't that the happy ending
yeah. Happy ending for us all.
expecting? Yes. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Have
guys,
a
and thanks for
have a
watching,
nice
people.
weekend.
Okay, thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.